Hey, it's Kelly with IfYouHaveAnEgg.com, and it's time for, the Wednesday wrap-up. And I've got some good news this week, but you have to wait just a second for that. First things first, I am not at Planet Fitness, and I'm not headed to Planet Fitness. Sadly, hubby's boss is going to be in downtown Knoxville tonight, and so we're headed up there to meet him because it's a couple of his bosses. Anyway, I've never met them, so yeah, we have to run up there. So we're going to take Dusty up to go greet them. So I'm sad that we're not going to Planet Fitness, but happy for a chance to finally get to meet him. So I haven't met him yet. Anyway, so the last couple of weeks we've been shaking it up. 2 weeks ago, today is May the 16th. If I just looked at that correctly on my phone, or on my watch. Anyway, my Fitbit, whatever. So today is May the 16th, and it is a Wednesday wrap-up. So we've been shaking it up the last couple of weeks. So we've had, a couple of weeks ago, we had the scale standoff chat, and if you did not see that chat live, or if you need a recap of it, you can always go back and watch the chats on demand. You can go to youtube.com and search If You Have an Egg, or you can watch them on Facebook. So we're gonna talk about the scale standoff here in just a second, but it was a good one. It was my favorite chat so far this year. Then last week we had Instead of Eating. And Instead of Eating was to, to keep us from getting, like if we're distracted or bored, or like tonight when I got home, I was like, well, I could have another snack, because it's going to be a little while before we walk up there and meet them, and it's likely to be a while before we have supper. But I realized that was just me not being in my routine, and, I'm going to Planet Fitness with Casey, so instead I ate a banana. Yes, I really did eat. I just ate a banana. That was the only snack that I had just to hold me over. So if you're not hungry enough to eat a banana, then you're not really hungry. But yeah, so that was Instead of Eating. If you didn't get to watch with us live last week, or if you need a recap on demand, you can watch on YouTube, youtube.com, search If You Have an Egg, or look on Facebook. This week, we're going to be talking about Reverse It. And yes, I'm holding the phone backwards, so all of the writing is backwards. But on in Reverse It, another great meeting. So we've had 3 back-to-back meetings with really good topics. This one is talking about when the scale isn't going the way you want, here's how to turn around a small weight gain. Okay, the last 3 weeks, what's happened with me in the last 3 weeks? You've got to join us for the live chat. You have to join us. Last week I had a 2.2 pound weight loss. Okay, so I am a lifetime member. I've been at or near goal for 3.5 years, so my weight doesn't fluctuate, or it shouldn't fluctuate, a whole lot. But I had, crept, and we're going to talk about that this week in the Reverse It, talking about, that the weight creep. But yeah, so 2.2 pounds last week after our plateau chat, after our chat about the scale standoff. This week I continued that. So I continued with the scale standoff philosophy that we talked about a couple of weeks ago. 2.6 pound weight loss. 2.6 pounds. I am back to within 2 pounds of my goal weight, which means I was free this week. So not only did I save $11 off of my on my meeting, I also got my new eTools pass. So in essence, I made $45 plus $11 last night just by doing this. But because we were going to run out of time, because I have to keep these to under 5 minutes, I will say this. This week's chat is going to be another good one. You need to go back and watch the last 2 if you weren't able to attend. Also, if you would like for me to post what I did for the scale standoff, if you'd like to be included in that, when I do post it, I'm going to post all the meals that I ate and what I did differently to get rid of the scale standoff. If you want to be included in that, if you'll comment, if you'll say something, just comment below, then it should automatically tag you when I post that. So we're going to run out of time quick. But yeah, I'm going to consider that mini goal crushed. Almost 5 pounds weight loss in 2 weeks. When you're this close to goal, it's hard to sneak out a weight loss. So hope you're going to join us this Sunday night for more. Yeah, and we'll have it live. It'll be over on the If You Have an Egg Facebook page. If you don't know how to get there, you'll just have to look, then figure it out. So I will see you ladies next Wednesday, and I can't wait to hear about your successes.